And welcome back, everyone. Ellington here, and we are back on Total War Rome 2. And this is a 3 versus 3. It's actually a rematch to my last video. So same players, and I'll get into those here in just a second. But like I said, this is a 3 versus 3 on the settlement of Zarmagudkusa, however the hell you say that name. And like I said, so this is just a swap. So one team was attacking in the last game and another team defending, and now we're swapped places. So the defenders are now the attackers. So let's go ahead and get into this. For the defenders, with the sally out going on here, we've got Aravaki being commanded by Seawolf. We've got Swaby being commanded by Cryptic. And finally, we have got Masacely being commanded by Don't Mess With Me, Monkey. For the attackers, we've got Galatia being commanded by Wolf. We've got Boei being commanded by Ingolf. And finally, we have Carthage being commanded by Uchiha Madara. Now, as you can see, we do have a bit of a sally out happening here. There was a little bit of combat early on. Masacely had a couple units of light infantry out here. It was pretty nothing really came of it. You know, they really didn't do anything other than die, so I just didn't think it was really worth showing. But now we have a true sally out happening. We've got, probably 8 units out here right now, including the Numidian Noble Cav General Masacely. This is a very, very good unit. Very expensive, but it's very good. So it's a heavy missile cav, and it's one of those cav units that does extremely well in, obviously it's good at throwing javies, right? But it's also pretty darn good in combat as well. It's got to be careful, though. It's not careful, he's about to get a javi to the face. Okay, he moved away just in time. Javi toss misses. So unfortunately, Boei probably going to lose his artillery here. What he really should be doing right now is run the crew away. I don't think you can hold this. I guess Galatia's got some stuff coming, but the question will be, can we hold on to the ballista long enough? Got Levi Freeman, got some Scutari, and Italian swords holding. I'm kind of surprised the Bloodsworn never charged in over here. We've got some more Scutari from Aravaki that have come out of the settlement here. At this point, I think he's kind of just wasting some ammunition. He's throwing one explosive shot is kind of a waste. Number two, you probably just want to hold on to that ammo. I'm not sure that it's actually that helpful right now. Italian swords taking on the Bloodsworn. Bloodsworn are already pretty beat up, though. We also have Balearic Slingers around. So on the far left, this time they have decided to go for the keep. In the previous battle, the attackers fully attacked this wall here. But this time, the attackers want to put some pressure on the keep here. You know, you get in, and it basically, you kind of end up with, you have 3 options. You got this spot, and this spot to go through. So you basically have 3 avenues. You can also get on the wall and come over here, but those are your basic options when you come in. So you can see Masacely leading off some Numidian light infantry, some Desert Legionaries. I'm sure there's more stuff sitting back here somewhere. You can see the attackers destroyed the temple, but unfortunately for the attackers, they didn't catch anybody. If you have units set up too close to these temples and they get destroyed, those units will be destroyed. More cav, we got Noble Riders from Swaby. I think this unit was all the way over here earlier. Yeah, the artillery is gone, which is unfortunate. They could have saved it. They haven't killed it yet, so I guess technically there's still a chance. It's down to 18 out of 40, though. There he goes. Numidian Noble Cav, 109 kills. He's about to kill the Celtic Giant Ballista. Baleric's focusing that unit down. I think what some people don't realize is that he could have taken his crew and then later in the game could have dropped it on one of their artilleries to keep firing instead of just kind of wasting it over here. Unfortunately, very, very heavy losses. I mean, both sides took losses here, but it does look like it was a bit more impactful on the attack, or yeah, on the attackers here. Carthage lost a lot of units. Galatian Legionaries, once again, unfortunately kind of thrown away, you know what I mean? Galatian Legionaries are a great unit, but by themselves, they're just going to get surrounded and killed. Got some Desert Legionaries here, 82 kills. Some of the units beginning to return to the settlement. Are they going to take everything back? I probably would, to be perfectly honest with you. Like, you can't beat all of this, not just with what you have here. So I think at this point you just return to the settlement and, you know, fight later. Over at the keep, they have not gone in quite yet. It looks like they're maybe waiting on Bowie to break down the walls here. They do have a tower that they have not dropped yet, which is fine. Once again, like, you know, if they decide they want to take the wall route here. You can see more Galatian units moving forward. We got Bowie pretty much fully set up here. There's a lot of Celtic warriors. Where are Bowie's sword followers? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sword followers. That's it? That can't be it. Why do you have so many? Oh, because he went 3 Oathsworn. You know, I'm sure there's an argument here. But I'm of the opinion, settle your mid-tiers first. For most factions, at least. Some factions, it may be different. Swaby, you know what I mean? But, like, Bowie, you have one of the best mid-tier units in the game. And most lobbies run by, like, a max 7 rule. So max 7 of the same unit. And so, usually how I build my army is I will settle my general, I will settle my range units, I will settle my mid-tiers, and then go from there. And at that point, you then, you know, decide if you want to tweak your army, change, you know, get rid of this for that, so on and so forth. But going in with only 5 sword followers is a bit rough. Sword followers are very, very good. Looks like Carthage right now is kind of dedicating himself to just kind of watching the flank for the moment. He actually is shifting towers forward. I don't know if he's bringing those towers over here. We do have combat in the front lines now. Levy Freeman breaking. Got Numidian Light Infantry. We've got Bloodsworn, 106 kills. Bloodsworn are very good, but they are you got to keep them moving. Cycle, 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 cycle. None of their range units are up here yet. They're just now getting here, so the Bloodsworn having pretty well a heyday at this point. Got Hexbearers in. Hexbearers are not a lead unit. Don't throw them in like this. Your Hexbearers are your unit that you kind of hold right behind the line to cause fear effects. Hexbearers, you got to remember, there are only 80 women. It's only an 80-man unit, right? And they're just kind of okay. So right now we've got Hexbearers and Bloodsworn taking on some Celtic warriors and Galatian swords. Then we've got Levy Freeman flanking around. Now Numidian Light Infantry stopping them. In the little corner over here, we've got Bloodsworn taking on some mercenary Scutari. You need a cycle unit, something. You know, bring one over the Numidian Light Infantry. Bring it over here and cycle those. Cretan archers are already targeting the Bloodsworn. That's what you do when you see things like Bloodsworn, Veteran Shield Warriors, Scutari. You probably want to just go ahead and focus in with your range units. Otherwise, units like Bloodsworn and Veteran Shield Warriors, which that's not really a fair comparison, by the way, but I'm still going to use them as examples. They will rip you up. You know, Bloodsworn 150 kills because they're not getting shot. You know, they are only going against Galatian swords, but still, you know, they would be doing even better if they were cycling them. But veteran shield warriors obviously are honestly, in combat, they're one of the best units in the game at the mid-tier. There's very few mid-tier units that can take on a veteran shield warrior just mano a mano. Obviously, somebody always has to bring, you know, if you shoot them, yes, I understand. If you shoot them, yes. But that's why I specified in melee, man-to-man, one-on-one combat, veteran shield warriors are very, very good units. You just gotta not let them get shot. Bloodsworn, if they're in combat and cycled properly, they actually can rack up quite a bit of kills. They have 33 charge bonus. That's really good. But that's why, as the other side, you should be targeting them, you know, just, you see them, shoot them. Sway B with some longbow hunters. We got fire shot coming in from one of the artilleries. I think that was Galatia. So Galatia 7 kills, Carthage with 99. Celtic Warriors have been taking on a Desert Legionary here, but they are pulling back. I'm not 100% sure why. I mean, it looks like they're swapping with this unit, but it was a bit early to take that unit out, it seems like to me. All your sword followers still sitting over here. Really haven't even seen Aravaki over in this area. I wonder if Aravaki is keeping most of his units watching this side. Well, maybe not, because here's some Scutari here. We've got some Balearic Slingers are around now. Round Shield Swordsmen coming up from Swaby here. Round Shield Swords, they're just kind of okay. Yeah, they're just okay. I'm not a huge fan of them. Usually with Swaby, I'm probably going to bring Sword Masters and Club Levy. The only realistic reason to bring the Round Shield Sword is because it has a little bit better armor than a Bloodsworn. But the problem is Club Levy has the same amount of armor. I don't think they have any Club Levy left. They've got a bunch of Sword Masters back here, though. Desert Legionaries with 72 kills. Celtic Warriors 18. Sorry, I had to clear my throat there. Fight, men! Fight to the last man! Celtic Warriors now pulling back. Are we finally going to get a... Nope. I was going to say, are we going to get a sword follower in? But nope, not yet. Heavy Numidian skirmishers have moved up now. I'm a little surprised they haven't shifted more units in yet. Yeah, they do have a Desert Legionary in taking on one of a Galatian Legionary taking on a Desert Legionary. Desert Legionary down to 62 men. But the Galatian Legionary is also at half health with 120 kills. They're just yeeting this. I think I would hold my ammo a little bit. Just a little bit. I mean, they're just throw, throw, throw. I don't know if he's just scared of losing the range, which is a possibility. I think the range he's got is to about here. I would be probably targeting this area because the spread would be pretty big. More Galatian swords coming in now. We've got some sword followers coming in to fight. They're going to go charge these Bloodsworn over here, it looks like. Desert Legionaries, Round Shield Swords. I haven't seen any Desert Cohorts yet, though. Here comes some Scutari from Aravaki. Ooh, that was a good... He kind of clipped himself, but he also got a pretty good hit there. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. Galatian swords see a little bit of a gap here. So the question is, which way do we go? Left or right? You got the Numidian light infantry to the right. I think you go left here. What they really need, they need another unit to shift both directions. Round shield swords pulled off. Maybe they're going to go flank. Here comes another Desert Legionary, going to take on the Sword Followers. Sword Followers, charge! Caught sitting. Bloodsworn have come out of the settlement, getting into archers here. Looks like we've got Cretan archers. They have 166 kills, so they're probably out of ammo. Heavy Numidian skirmishers are also out here. African Scorpion pulling up. Man, I bet he wishes he had this thing up here way earlier. This would be a just beautiful place for that Scorpion. Numidian noble calves still sitting off on the flank. We got 155 kills, 41 kills. Carthage is keeping his units over there just to keep these ballistas alive, it looks like. Sword Followers with 60 kills now going to go down. They're double teamed. Two, they got caught sitting, twiddling their thumbs. More units. More units. Here's one Galatian Legionary. They need like 3 Galatian Legionaries. Here's a Samnite Warrior going to go in as well. Some Sword Followers. Sword Followers and Shield Wall for no reason. I'm really not sure why. Realistically, the only time that I really ever use Shield Wall is against cavalry. The occasional Javi positioning, but that's about it. He's not going to throw any javelins either, even though he might be out anyways. There's that Scorpion. You hear that? 0 kills so far. Heavy Numidian skirmishers with 35 kills. Over here now we got Scutari taking on the Celtic warriors instead of the Desert Legionary. Did the Desert Legionary, I think he might have switched. I think he might have gone this way. Those are the longbow hunters with their snipe ability, shooting in over at the Cretans here. But the Cretans seem to be at least, they're out of ammo. 188 kills, 175 kills. So they did pretty good with their Cretan archers. They have another Cretan with some ammo. They've got a Balearic Slinger with 225 kills, so he's probably out of ammo. Well, it doesn't look like it. Looks like he actually does still have ammunition. It's got a chevron too. Bounce power is pretty well even. Does look like it could be just a hair bit in the attack or in the defender's favor. Just by a smidge. Celtic Warriors 94 kills. Scutari, this is a switch, so they switch this one for this one. I'm not a huge fan of throwing in the Cretan archers like this, though. Scorpion now 13 kills, 14 kills. Sword Followers look to be moving now. Okay, now all the Carthaginian infantry seems to be moving. I don't know why. I'm not sure that it's worth moving this tortoise like this. What's probably about to happen is that Cav's probably going to charge that. There we go. It's a mercenary Italian sword, 156 kills, but he's only got 66 men. I think he wasted a chance there, Swaby did. Now they're a little too close to this Libyan infantry. That Libyan infantry would have javied him. But, for a while, that tortoise just sat there. Man, he had plenty of time to charge it. They're keeping Libyans close to the Galatian ballista because he does seem to still have ammunition. Noble Riders cycle around. They're looking to get over here. Then the Numidian Noble Cav just kind of like circling like a shark here. Sword Followers now taking on the Scutari. Then up on the wall, oh, Balearic Slinger's up on the wall, just firing right down into that. Hopefully they got some sort of range that they could shoot at those. Those Cretans seem to be doing it. I didn't see any range for Bowie at all. I'll have to look at the end, you know, stats, but I don't think he brought any ranged. Heavy Numidian skirmishers now fighting the Celtic warriors. You still have a sword follower here. Couple Galatian legionaries. This Galatian legionary, 135 kills with the chevron, fighting over here against the Scutari. Balearic slingers on the wall with 222 kills, but I think they're out. The other one, now he's shooting over at these guys. Just kind of scanning the battlefield here. If they're going to push this, they definitely need to do it in force. You know, they've kind of just been sending like kind of one, then maybe another one, then maybe they need a full push if they're going to push it. Scutari going to come over and assist the Galatian legionaries. Sword follower over here, did he just back off? Yeah, I think he did. I think that's this guy right here. They did catch the noble rider over here, noble horse for Galatia and some Libyan infantry from Carthage. I'm curious where they're going to take the tortoise. I wonder if they're going to take this right over here. That's probably where I would put it, if I'm going to knock one down. Or here, maybe, to keep the stairway open. More artillery coming in from Galatia. What's he at? 50 kills now. Sword followers taking on the Desert Legionaries. Desert Legionaries are already pretty beat up. You can see they've got the Hex Bearers back here using their curse ability. Balearic Slingers, 280 kills. Syrians getting some really good shots in on the Iberian swords. We got the Noble Cav on, or the Noble Right, whatever the Noble Cavalry, coming in. He's going to wipe out the Galatian artillery, but I'm not sure how much ammo he had anyways. Carthage, you should probably just bring your infantry. You're not going to be able to save that artillery. Cretan archers, 73 kills. Syrians are still outside. They've got 78 kills, 71, and 79. Talk about consistent. Mercenary Scutari taking on the Iberian swords. You still have the 3 Oathsworn, right? So you got 1, 2, or no, it's just 2 Oathsworn and a Noble Horse. Which is kind of rough because that's your only high-tier infantry is those 2 Oathsworn. I don't believe Carthage brought any Noble Fighters. They are really expensive. But for the defenders, you've got Swordmasters. I would hope to see more than maybe just the 1 Noble Fighter from Aravaki. They do seem to be making some progress here. Carthaginian ballista crews getting up on the wall fighting the Balearic slingers. I think he's going to bring this right here, leaving the stairway open. But he also will probably kill that Balearic slinger unless he moves. More Scutari set up. We got the longbow hunters here, 122 kills. More heavy Numidian skirmishers. Oh no. I guess it is a Noble Cav. So the Noble Cav General for Carthage taking on the Numidian Noble Cavalry General for Misacely. He's got 200 kills now. But if this was the General's bodyguard, he would just be dead. This Numidian Noble Cav, while it is very good, cannot stand up to a very heavy shot cavalry like that. He's going to try and run away. Maybe the Libyans can get a Javitas, but I think he's just out of reach. At this point, just bring your units back to your army. That's just my suggestion. You're just kind of wasting your time trying to chase this guy down. Just bring your units back. Oathsworn coming over to the right side. Oh, he destroyed the wall, or the stairs. So now he can no longer use this as an option. He has to fight his way through this. I guess the Oathsworn not going to go there. You still have the Balearics on the wall. Oathsworn maybe going to come to the middle. Got a bunch of sword followers, Skitarii, Galatian legionaries, all mobbed in here. Swordmaster's coming in, so yeah, you probably want to bring that Oathsworn to counter the Swordmaster. Skitarii going to break. They've got 188 kills. 37 kills, 182 kills. Scorpion now up to 86. Look at Sword Followers, 218 kills. Oh no, Oathsworn also getting shot in the back. Oathsworn just taking unnecessary losses now. Don't do it. Don't go here, because they're just going to shoot you in the back. And there's nothing you could do about it anymore because the stairway was destroyed. Because there's no way off this wall, he can't even land on the wall anymore. It won't let him. Heavy Numidian skirmishers now 66 kills. Looks like they've just given up on this side too. Balearics up here with 78 kills. Swordmasters moving into position. They need another unit. You could probably double up Swordmasters right here and do some work. Swordmasters just mobbing up on the sword followers. They're kind of in a rough spot because they can't deal with this guy. You know, they're basically just kind of hoping that he runs out of ammo as soon as possible. Because otherwise, if they try to approach this guy's just going to blast them in the back. He's going to try and land, and he can't. He could probably land on this wall, you know, and threaten, but, you know, he can't do anything about these Balearic slingers. Here comes more Galatian legionaries. Libyans are very tired. They're going to wait. I think he just realized that he can't land. Now look at this. They're finally doing something. Carthage, he's shooting the Balearics up on the wall. Or was. Is he out of ammo all of a sudden? No, he still has ammo. Maybe he's just praying that this unit will run out of ammo and that he, you know, maybe doesn't think it's worth using the ammo on the last bit if it almost has none. That's the only thing I can think of. Syrians here with 149 kills. They're out of ammo. 99 kills. 109 kills. Where did the Oathsworn go? Oh, God. He's taken that many... That Balearic just ate him up. Oh, you cannot tell me your archer's out of ammo already, Galatia. That's not the greatest amount of kills I've ever seen on an archer. Got 3 Galatian Legionaries in here. They really need to go. I hate to say it, they've got to push this. They need to pull attention away from this center. I think the Oathsworn is probably not a bad idea. You know, bring the Oathsworn over. What they will probably do is swap out with the Noble Fighter, though. You also have a Libyan infantry that you could back him up with. Are the Cretans out of ammo? No, but they're shooting over at the Longbow Hunters. Wodenaz Spear General. Sword Master's 84 kills, 134 kills. Oh, you got Berserkers in now. Galatia just getting tore up. I hate to say this attack is not going well. Galatian General coming over here. Why the shield wall? I would like to know if the Bowie Eye player is watching. Why the shield wall? This is not going well. He brought the Noble Horse General in. He's trying to get some charges off. Better be careful, though. He's got the Wodenaz Spear sitting right there. Second wind on the Libyan infantry. No battle rhythm. Sorry, I didn't mean to bump my mic. The Berserker's ending up all the way over here. He's got 55 kills on him. Now they're turning back. They are Berserk, so he can't control them. He's probably going to get a decent chunk of kills on all these archers, though. More cavalry. That's the Noble Cav General for Carthage. Oathsworn now 52 kills. I'm actually surprised he didn't swap out for the Noble Fighter. The Noble Fighter would probably make pretty short work of this Oathsworn. Oh no, another Balearic with tons of ammo. He's coming over. He's just going to obliterate that Oathsworn. I think the Cav Gens are probably going to come in and try and do some last hurrah type stuff here. At least Carthage's Cav Gen is. The other 2 Cav Gens sitting in the back. .46. I hate to say these are just the last gasps. Noble Fighter Gen is just eating through this Oathsworn. The Baleric's actually shooting over at the General here. He charges over here, but kind of gets caught by the Wodenaz Spears, which is not good. Where's the counter-cavalry tactics? Noble Horse Gen going around. He's going to get into some of the Berserkers and Germanic Slingers. But now he's pretty well caught. I don't think he can really get out of this situation. 103, 5, 6. So he's getting some kills, but like I said, it's basically just the last gasp. Oathsworn from Bowie Eye now in. Still got a weak Libyan out here. Maybe it ran away and came back, I guess. Libyans versus Scutari. 124 kills with 2 chevrons now on the Noble Horse. So he's not doing too bad for his last second. Or on the Noble Cavalry. Noble Horse 124. Where did the... Oh, he came all the way over here. Boei brought his general all the way back here because it was no longer guarded. You know, it's probably not going to be enough, but, you know, he's in the back lines now. How did the Scorpion do? Well, they had another one with 132 kills. 148 on the African Scorpion. Noble Cavalry, 148 kills now. There's no use for diamond or for wedge formation. Trust me, get rid of it. It's not helping you. Noble Cavgen with 148 kills and 3 chevrons. He definitely went down with a bang. Osworn 103 kills. Yeah, there's the army losses kicking in. Or I guess not army losses, I thought it was. A little surprised, they only have these 3 units. Noble Horse Shen for Boei, 45 kills. There's the army losses. So he put battle rhythm and he has wedge formation. We're going to get a Javi toss here from the Desert Legionaries. They may not have any left. He's got 139 kills, so yeah, he may not have any. Seems like he's going super slow for being fresh. And here we go. The final ending. .36. And that is it. All right, let's go look at some kills here. All right, starting off for the attackers, we have Ingolf as Boei with 1,630 kills. You know, I hate to say it, definitely should have been better with the sword followers. I think that maybe bringing 2 Osword was probably a bit too much. You definitely needed more mid-tier infantry. Wolfie is Galatia with 1,913 kills. Not bad, but definitely would want to see a little bit better out of the Galatian Legionaries. Some of them did pretty good, 176, 167. Finally, for the attackers, we have Uchiha Madara with 2,305 kills. Pretty good all around. His range did very, very well. Artillery 161. And then some of his infantry definitely could have done better. You know what I mean? Libyans, none of them broke 100. Samnites only 54. But his Scutari did pretty solid. For the defenders, we have Masacely, Don't Judge Me, Monkey, 2,392 kills. We've got 207 on the General, very good. 148 on the Scorpion. His infantry just really ripped it up, man. Look at this, 207, 139, 198. We've got Cryptic as Swaby with 2,295 kills. Pretty well all around, you know, 197, 249 on the Swordmasters. Range did okay. 121 on the Berserkers. Bloodsword all did pretty solid. Finally, for the defenders, we have Seawolf 51 as Aravaki with 2,281 kills. His range, the Balearics, oh man, they did really, really well. 184 with 2 chevrons on his general. And then his Scutari all did really solid. But that is going to be it for today's battle. Thank you guys so much for joining. Don't forget that if you are new to the channel, hit that subscribe button, and we'll see you guys next time.